Hey guys, Dr. Thompson from the T28 Challenge, and today I'm going to go over the top 3 core exercises that you should be doing, but you probably never heard of. So a lot of people, when you say the core, people think of this area right here, and they think the purpose of the core is to do a lot of sit-ups. When you look at the purpose of the core, being the abs, the hip flexors, the glutes, and the spinal extensors, the purpose of the core is actually for stabilization. So I'm going to show you a couple of exercises that you should be doing in order to build a solid core. All right guys, so the first one is called the hollow rock. So for the hollow rock, what we're going to do is we're going to elevate our feet about 12 inches off the ground, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our shoulders off the ground. We're going to use this as almost a rocking chair, and we're going to rock back and forth. So think of yourself as a rocking motion. Now, if you're not strong enough at that point, the next thing that you want to do is instead you want to bring the knees up to here. So we're going to bend the knees. We're going to still bring those shoulders, elevate the shoulders off of the ground, and we're going to still use this rocking position. So think of your body as a rocking chair going back and forth, keeping the core tight as you do this. All right, so the next one's going to be a little bit harder, and this is called the ring L sit. So you're going to go ahead and elevate yourself onto the rings, and you're going to sit in an L, bringing the feet all the way up into this L position, holding it for as long as possible. Now, if you can't do that, a modification is still using the rings, is to go up into the position and now use that with a bent knee, holding that for as long as possible. All right, so a modification of that L sit would be to do it on a plyo box. Same principle as using the rings, except it's going to be a little bit more stable. So then you're going to go ahead and elevate the feet, holding yourself in that L position for as long as possible. A modification that you can do, just like we showed you on the rings, is to use a bent knee. So bringing these up at a 90-degree angle, holding that position for as long as possible. All right guys, so the third core exercise that you should be doing that you've never heard of is the GHD Sit Up. Now the GHD sit-ups is perhaps the most demanding core exercise out there because it requires a lot of range of motion. So we recommend that when you start off doing this GHD sit-up, that you decrease the normal volume you would normally do for a sit-up and decrease that by about 66% or 2/3. So for the GHD sit-up, you're going to go ahead and put your legs in this glute ham developer, also known as the GHD, and you're going to lower yourself past parallel to the ground, and you're going to touch the ground, and you're going to extend the knees and flex the hips at the same time. So Barb, go ahead and show me 3 great reps. Now, for those who need to scale that movement a little bit, the only thing that we're going to change is instead of going all the way and touching the hands down to the ground, going past parallel, is for a scale movement, we're only going to go to parallel and then coming back up. So Barb, show me 3 reps. So those are the 3 ab or core exercises that you should be doing that you probably never heard of. Hey guys, give that a try and let me know how you do on these 3 movements. We'll see you soon. And we're going to think of our body as almost a rocking chair. And so you're going to rock. What?
I can't hold it that long.
Are you?
I'm like shaking and you're like talking.
Okay, so cut. Okay. Oh, I just want to go get some burritos. Would you call this the hardest one?
No.
The most devastating.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say devastating. We recommend lowering that volume you normally do by 1/3. So for the GHD, you don't want to lower it by 1/3. You want to lower it by 2/3. We recommend starting off. You're I have a great part of the video when you're scratching your armpit.